Amidst the joyous chaos, confetti rains down, a whimsical storm of paper and dreams. Turbo the Hare zooms through the crowd on a hoverboard, a blur of ambition and speed. He throws flyers into the wind, each one proclaiming, "Turbo always wins!" In stark contrast, Tank the Tortoise walks slowly, his smile radiating humility and peace. A forest animal asks, "You're racing, Turbo?" Tank replies, "It's not about speed, it's about the journey." At the race starting line, Judge Moo Moo, a stern cow, raises her whistle, sunlight dancing on its surface. The whistle pierces the air with surprising force, signaling the pre-race ceremony. Chippy the squirrel, perched on a makeshift platform, his tail twitching, seizes the microphone to announce the race details. This year's twist: racers must complete 5 checkpoints. Turbo, the sleek snail, confidently laughs, his eye stalks waggling with amusement. "Easy peasy, I'll nap between them." Tank, the sturdy tortoise, drinks water from a flask, eyes focused and determined. Turbo blasts off, dust swirling wildly. Tank begins his race with a deliberate, unhurried pace, each step measured as he mutters, "Left foot, right foot." Chippy's voice pierces through the forest, and Turbo's already at checkpoint 1 while Tank hasn't even left the hill. Under the relentless sun, checkpoint 1 shimmers with heat. Turbo arrives, slightly winded, seeking respite from the oppressive heat. At the vendor's stall, Turbo eyes a refreshing smoothie, a momentary escape from duty. He grabs the smoothie, a colorful swirl of coolness in his hand. "One little break won't hurt," Turbo muses, savoring the cool refreshment. Under the fading sun, checkpoint 2 bursts into life as raccoons throw a wild dance party, their silhouettes painting the scene with jubilant chaos. Drawn by the infectious rhythm, Turbo arrives, his eyes widening as the race momentarily slips from his mind. A grin spreads across Turbo's face, a silent promise of unbridled fun. With a burst of energy, Turbo throws himself into the heart of the dance floor, his body joining the symphony of movement. The raccoons welcome Turbo, their dance moves mirroring his wild abandon. Lost in the music and the moment, Turbo dances with unrestrained joy, the checkpoint transformed into a haven of pure, unadulterated celebration. At checkpoint 3, Turbo's exuberance fills the air as he strikes a pose. He crafts the ultimate selfie, capturing his moment of triumph. Turbo starts filming, his voice booming with uncontained excitement. His voice echoes with the thrill of the spotlight. Turbo revels in the attention, his joy radiating outwards. Tank moves with slow determination through the forest, his eyes fixed on the distant path. A tiny cry pierces the forest stillness as Tank spots a baby squirrel ensnared by the undergrowth. With gentle hands, Tank frees the squirrel, its squeaks echoing like gratitude in the silent woods. Tank hums a cheerful tune, each note a testament to his unwavering spirit. Waving, Tank acknowledges the silent greetings of the forest inhabitants, his smile radiant. His gaze unwavering, Tank's eyes remain fixed on the path ahead, his determination absolute. In the tranquil heart of the forest, Turbo finds blissful respite, cradled gently in a hammock beneath the watchful gaze of ancient trees. Sunlight dances through the canopy, painting the forest floor with fleeting patterns of light and shadow as Turbo slumbers peacefully. The gentle sway of the hammock whispers secrets of the woods to Turbo as he dreams, undisturbed by the world beyond. Nature's lullaby cradles Turbo into a deep, undisturbed slumber as the forest watches over its sleeping guardian. In a dazzling dream, Turbo stands tall on a podium, light reflecting off his triumphant grin. Camera bulbs flash, capturing Turbo in his moment of glory. He hoists a gleaming trophy high above his head, a symbol of ultimate victory. Confetti rains down, a colorful cascade celebrating Turbo's triumph. An adoring crowd cheers his name. "Turbo! Turbo!" Amidst the silent embrace of the forest, Turbo slumbers peacefully. Suddenly, Turbo's eyes snap open, piercing the morning calm. Panic floods Turbo's face as reality crashes in. "No way. I overslept?" Turbo's expression twists in disbelief and dawning horror. Turbo speeds through the undergrowth, a figure consumed by wild determination, his rollerblades a blur against the forest floor. In a desperate surge, Turbo activates rocket shoes, momentary bursts of flames scorching the fallen leaves. Desperation mounts as Turbo attempts to commandeer a squirrel, the small creature darting away in protest. Turbo's frantic sprint continues, a relentless pursuit fueled by an unseen urgency. Each failed attempt only intensifies Turbo's resolve, driving him further into the depths of the forest. Tank approaches the finish line, an embodiment of unwavering calm. Each second stretches amplifying the tension as the gap looms large. Will Turbo surge ahead, or will Tank's steady pace secure victory? The finish line nears, a pivotal moment where dreams either shatter or soar. Judge Moo Moo's voice booms with authority, declaring, "Tank is the winner." Turbo, though defeated, nods in acceptance, muttering, "Okay, I needed that." In the radiant winner's circle, a moment of respect unfolds as Turbo and Tank face each other. A gesture of sportsmanship materializes between the rivals as they clasp hands. The handshake symbolizes not just the end of the race, but the dawn of a newfound respect. Their grips tighten, sealing a silent promise of future challenges and mutual respect. Tank stands in the radiant light of the winner's circle, observing the dust motes dancing in the air. Tank declares with unwavering conviction, "Speed's cool, but focus wins the race." The dust motes continue their dance, undisturbed by Tank's pronouncements. The winner's circle, now a stage for philosophy, absorbs Tank's wisdom. The sunlight intensifies, underscoring the weight of Tank's words. With a voice cutting through the noise, Turbo proclaims, "And now, I race smarter." The crowd erupts, their cheers amplifying Turbo's declaration. As the sun sets, Turbo's words echo, signaling a new chapter in his racing career. Inside the brightly lit commentary booth, Chippy settles into his chair, monitors glowing around him. He swivels towards the main screen, a warm, inviting smile spreading across his face. Chippy's words, "Slow, steady, focus, and kindness always win." His words echo with sincerity, reinforcing the values of patience, concentration, and compassion. The monitors illuminate the booth, casting a glow that mirrors the positivity of Chippy's message. The commentary booth, a beacon of encouragement, radiates with Chippy's earnest belief in his young listeners. In a sun-drenched forest clearing, a whimsical gathering of animals begins, their excitement building with each step. Squirrels and rabbits begin to twirl. Deer and foxes prance. Even the grumpy badger taps its feet, unable to resist the infectious joy. Laughter fills the air as the dance intensifies, a vibrant celebration of friendship. The forest clearing pulses with life and harmony, showcasing the beauty of unity. At checkpoint 4, a colossal tank pauses, a silent guardian amidst the harsh landscape. The sun beats down on checkpoint 4, where the unlikely encounter leaves a lingering sense of quiet compassion. Under the scorching sun at checkpoint 5, Tank offers a lifeline to a parched bird, sharing his precious water. The tiny bird hesitates, then cautiously approaches Tank's outstretched hand. With a flutter of wings, it drinks deeply, finding sweet relief in the offered water. Tank watches with a gentle smile, his heart touched by this small act of kindness. The bird, refreshed, takes flight, soaring into the vast, open sky, a symbol of hope amidst the harsh landscape. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as Turbo strides down the forest path, determination etched on his face. Driven by ambition, Turbo impulsively veers off the familiar path, plunging into the shadowy embrace of the undergrowth. The forest's labyrinthine depths ensnare Turbo, his confidence replaced by a growing sense of disorientation and dread. Lost and humbled, Turbo's frustration mounts as he lets out a sigh of resignation. A glimmer of hope flickers as Turbo spots a grumpy badger, its coarse fur bristling as it rummages near a tree root. Turbo politely asks Badger for directions back. Tank arrives at the riverbank, captivated by the tranquil splendor of the natural world. He pauses, absorbing the gentle sounds of the flowing river and the rustling leaves. The serene panorama of the riverbank unfolds before Tank, a symphony of colors and textures. A quiet smile graces Tank's lips as he finds solace in the embrace of nature. Tank breathes deeply, the crisp air filling his lungs with the scent of earth and water. Lost in contemplation, Tank becomes one with the peaceful rhythm of the riverbank. As the sun descends, the forest is bathed in a warm, fading light, its shadows lengthening across the tranquil ground. Alone in the fading light, Turbo sits on a fallen log, his posture suggesting deep sorrow. The forest around Turbo is silent, save for the rustle of leaves, as the sunset casts a final, fleeting glow. In the quiet solitude, Turbo slowly lifts his head, determination flickering in his eyes. A newfound resolve hardens Turbo's gaze as he faces the twilight, ready to confront whatever lies ahead. In the heart of the darkened forest, a solitary campfire blazes, its light painting the night with dancing shadows. Tank and Turbo sit together, their faces illuminated by the fire's glow, their silhouettes stark against the night. Stories fill the air, weaving tales of adventure and camaraderie, their voices echoing softly through the trees. Laughter erupts, a joyous sound that breaks the silence of the night, their bond strengthened by shared moments.